What makes you happy? That's a question that can have as many answers as there are people on this planet. Today, we're going to explore some universal steps to achieve happiness. It's a journey as unique as you are, and while there is no one-size-fits-all guide to happiness, there are certain practices and habits that can help pave the way. We'll journey through the landscapes of gratitude, positive relationships, mindfulness, goal setting, physical health, engaging in joyful activities, stress management, altruism, limiting comparison, and embracing positive thinking. Each of these areas is a stepping stone on the path to a happier life. Remember, happiness isn't a destination, but an ongoing journey. It's a dynamic, ever-evolving state, shaped by our personal experiences and perceptions. What brings joy to one person may not work for another, and that's okay. Ready to embark on the journey to happiness? Let's dive in. First up, cultivating gratitude. It's about focusing on what you have rather than what you lack. This is the cornerstone of a contented life. You see, gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It's about recognizing and appreciating the good in our lives, the blessings we often take for granted. Gratitude has a unique power. It can transform ordinary moments into gifts and burdens into blessings. It's about seeing the glass half full, not half empty. It's about shifting our focus from what our lives lack to the abundance that's already present. So how can you cultivate this attitude of gratitude? One effective method is by keeping a gratitude journal. Every day, write down 3 things you're thankful for. They can be as big or as small as you like. The point is to train your mind to seek out and focus on the positive. Remember, gratitude turns what we have into enough. That's the magic of gratitude. It's the key to unlocking a richer, more fulfilling life. Moving on to our second tip, building positive relationships. The people we surround ourselves with can have a significant impact on our overall well-being. Healthy relationships provide support, understanding, and a sense of belonging, all of which contribute to our happiness. But how do we foster these positive relationships? It starts with being a good listener, showing empathy, and expressing genuine interest in others. It's about creating an environment where everyone feels valued and heard. Also, remember that it's okay to let go of relationships that drain you or bring negativity into your life. It's essential to surround yourself with people who uplift you, inspire you, and make you feel good about yourself. It's also important to note that positive relationships extend beyond personal connections. They also include professional relationships and connections within your community. Healthy relationships are not just about being connected to others, but also about improving your personal happiness. Our third tip is all about mindfulness. Mindfulness, in its simplest form, means being fully present, immersed in the moment, and aware of our experiences without judgment. This practice can help us reduce stress, increase contentment, and foster a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us. So how do we cultivate mindfulness in our daily lives? It begins with taking a moment to pause and breathe. Whether you're sipping your morning coffee, walking to work, or simply washing the dishes, bring your full attention to the experience. Notice the sensations, the smells, the sounds. Let your thoughts come and go without judgment or resistance. Meditation is another powerful tool for practicing mindfulness. It involves focusing on your breath, a word or a phrase, and gently returning your attention to it whenever your mind wanders. Remember, mindfulness isn't a race or competition. It's a journey of exploration and discovery. Mindfulness isn't difficult, we just need to remember to do it. Next up, setting realistic goals. This is a fundamental step in steering your life in the direction you want. But remember, it's not just about setting goals. It's about setting realistic and achievable ones. Imagine your goal as a destination. If you set it too far, you might exhaust yourself before you get there. So how do we set realistic goals? Start by breaking down larger aspirations into smaller, manageable tasks. This way, you're not overwhelmed by the magnitude of the goal, but rather motivated by the steady progress you're making. Each small victory, each task accomplished, serves as a confidence booster. It reinforces your belief in your abilities and fosters a sense of accomplishment. You'll find yourself happier, not just because you're inching closer to your big goal, but because you're successfully navigating the journey with its twists and turns. Remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. So aim, plan, and conquer. Our fifth tip is to take care of your physical health. Now you might be wondering, what does physical health have to do with happiness? The answer is quite simple. Everything. When we're physically healthy, we're better equipped to handle life's challenges, and it also has a profound impact on our mood and overall well-being. Think about it. Regular exercise not only keeps our bodies fit, but also releases endorphins, those feel-good hormones that boost our mood. Proper nutrition, on the other hand, fuels our bodies with the right nutrients, giving us the energy we need to seize the day. And let's not forget about sleep. Adequate rest rejuvenates our bodies, sharpens our minds, and helps us maintain a positive outlook. So, lace up those running shoes, savor that nutritious meal, and get a good night's sleep. Remember, a healthy body leads to a healthy mind. Your body hears everything your mind says, so keep it healthy. Next, engage in activities you enjoy. The essence of life is not just about chasing goals or ticking off tasks from the to-do list. It's also about indulging in things that make your heart flutter with joy. Hobbies and leisure activities are not mere time fillers. They are the spices that add flavor to the mundane routine of life. Whether it's painting, dancing, playing a musical instrument, hiking, or even just reading a book, these activities have the power to transport us to a place of joy and contentment. They provide a much-needed break from our daily chores and rejuvenate our mind and spirit. In the hustle and bustle of life, it's easy to sideline these activities. But remember, to live a fulfilling life, it's important to create a balance between work and play. So, make time for your hobbies, for they are not just activities, they are part of who you are. In conclusion, it's simple. Do more of what makes you happy. Our seventh tip is to learn to manage stress. Stress, a common element in our lives, can be a driving force that pushes us to achieve our goals. Yet when it becomes overwhelming, it can adversely affect our health and happiness. The key is not to eliminate stress, but to learn how to manage it effectively. One way to do this is by developing healthy coping mechanisms. These might include deep breathing exercises which can calm the mind and body, or journaling, a powerful tool that allows you to express your feelings and thoughts. Seeking support, whether from friends, family, or professionals, can also be incredibly beneficial. Remember, it's okay to feel stressed. It's a natural response to challenging situations. But by developing strategies to manage it, we can prevent it from becoming a barrier to our happiness. Remember, the greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. Next up, help others. Now this might sound a bit cliché, but there's a wealth of research behind this concept. Acts of kindness towards others, be it a small gesture or a significant commitment, can profoundly impact our sense of well-being. You see, when we help others, we step beyond our own world and into someone else's. This shift in perspective can often help us appreciate what we have and realize the value of human connection. It's that warm, fuzzy feeling you get when you lend a hand, that spark of joy when you see someone else's face light up because of something you've done. Volunteering, mentoring, or even just offering a listening ear to a friend in need can create a sense of purpose in our lives. And purpose, my friends, is a powerful motivator and happiness booster. So, seek out opportunities to help. Be that beacon of positivity and support for others. Remember, happiness is the only thing that multiplies when you share it. Finally, limit comparison and embrace positive thinking. It's easy to fall into the trap of constant comparison, especially in a world saturated with the perfectly curated lives of others. But here's a secret. Comparison is a game no one wins. It only breeds discontentment and steals away the joy of our own accomplishments. Instead, focus on your own journey, your own progress. Now let's talk about positive thinking. It's not about ignoring life's less pleasant situations. It's about approaching unpleasantness in a more positive and productive way. Think about the best, not the worst. It's about challenging negative thoughts and trying to reframe them in a more positive light. Remember, your mind is powerful, and your thoughts shape your reality. Incorporate these practices into your daily life and watch as they transform your perspective, boost your mood, and enhance your overall happiness. Remember, Comparison is the thief of joy, and positivity is the key. So, there you have it. 10 steps to achieving happiness. From cultivating a sense of gratitude and fostering positive relationships, to practicing mindfulness and setting realistic goals. We've discussed how taking care of your physical health, engaging in activities you enjoy, learning to manage stress effectively, helping others, limiting comparisons, and embracing positive thinking are all integral to this journey. Yet, it's crucial to remember that happiness is a personal endeavor, as unique as each individual. What sparks joy for one person might not ignite the same feelings for another. It's about exploring, experimenting, and discovering what truly resonates with you. The road to happiness is rarely a straight one. It's a dynamic and evolving process. It's filled with twists and turns, peaks and valleys, but each step you take brings you closer to understanding your own happiness. Remember, happiness is not out there, it's in you. So explore, experiment, and find